If I have the answer, I'll give it. If I don't, then I'll say, that there's an answer out there. We'll get it to you somehow. There's always an answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nothing's off limits. They can ask anything, and I'll do my best to help with that.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Thanks.
One
Uh,
question. So, is it okay to kiss if you go under the mistletoe?
Who's gonna answer that one? Raeanna.
is that even a thing?
I don't know, like
It is a Western tradition, right?
in US, it is, but it's harm. It basically is it's not Asian culture, but in Western culture, it's okay because it's harmless. It's not something you lose sleep over, lah.
Ganesh didn't come from that part of the world, lah.
Yeah.
Ganesh Christmas is turkey curry. Yeah, RJ, how's the sound? No.
Raeanna, please shout, Raeanna.
Mm.
This is live now. Day. We are actually live already
Where?
on Facebook.
We are. Okay.
Yeah, it's on. It's already live.
and gentlemen, welcome to ATCHAT. Your hosts for today are Pastor Andy and Kanesh.
Yes, hello. Wow.
Wow.
Pastor.
Yes.
Where are you at? You don't seem to be at your usual spot.
Virtual background lah, this one. But this virtual background is 3D, you know.
How
So
so?
powerful, right? How so? You see, it can actually looks like I'm actually doing something to it. Can you see that?
Wow.
Wow. Nice, not this virtual background.
Technology.
Saw that,
Wow. So, Pastor, Christmas is around the corner, and I heard that your gift came early.
Yes,
Household gift, like in a form of disaster.
yes. In fact, it's a disaster indeed.
Unfortunately, you are a victim of a flood this year.
Yeah.
We all pray for you, Pastor. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
Basically, my car lah. My car was sort of like stuck in the flood water lah.
Maybe your Christmas gift this year is a car, Pastor.
Hui. Wow.
Yes. Although I purposely mention it on YouTube so that people will see. Then
Yeah,
someone will
unfortunately,
catch
how many people are watching now? I don't know.
you. 6,000.
6,000. Okay. Yes. Yeah. This is our final one for the year, right, Kanesh? Yes. That's right. Few more days. 2 more days. How many days? 4 more days. 4 more days. Okay. Great. Yeah. Yes. For Christmas, the only tradition I can remember is receiving gift lah. Is that a tradition? Another tradition I can remember is on Christmas Day, we all say Merry Christmas to each other. Nobody. I thought we are so multiracial. We all just say anything to anyone. Like Christmas Day, Happy Taipusam, like that. Wait, why? Oh, yeah. They're quite elaborate, right? Yes. So when you go to pavilion, just look at the deco and then go home. Oh. So actually that you give me a talking point and maybe a question that we can answer later. So tradition sounds like some of those things where you do it year after year or consistently or over a long period of time until at some point later, right, you don't even know why you're doing it. You just do it. And then when people ask, why do you do it? I don't know. It's tradition, right? In a lot of, even in like religions, also got a lot of tradition one. Then you ask the people, why you do it? They're like, don't know. Tradition lah. Just do it lah. Yes. So maybe we can talk about that later. Our traditions important, keep. Oh. Yeah. Yay. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, and also knowing other Terrence family, not just him, his whole family, relatives, they all do. The whole family, not just the Atkinsons, but also the relatives of the Atkinsons. As far as you can see and remember, wow, they do Christmas in a very big way. Yes, bigger than the turkey that you have. Big, much, much, much bigger, much bigger. Yes, yes. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. So this guy never pay internet bill, that's why. So Elder Terrence and Raeanna, thank you for coming on the show. Maybe okay, since Elder Terrence does Christmas in a big way, we're saving for later. Let's ask Raeanna now. Raeanna, you look ready for Christmas. Behind you, all the decor. I'm not sure whether those are Christmas cards or what, but from my point of view, it looks like Christmas cards. We'll just take it as Christmas cards, okay? Even if they're not. But Raeanna, what are some traditions that you personally or your family keep for Christmas all these years? Can you share them with us? Okay. Yeah. Wow, nice. So is that on Christmas Day itself, or you're not too religious about it? It can be a day before, a day after, or you're like, no, it has to be on Christmas Day, that type. Yeah. I see. Okay, so for you, it's like gathering, all the family members, all the relatives on Christmas Eve, and then you have a big dinner, right? Big dinner. During the dinner, is there something you always have? Like every year, you sure to have that dish? Is there something like that? Is it meatloaf? Is it a meatloaf? Is it called turkey by any chance? It's not Big Bird from Sesame Street, right? Because there's only one, and if you ate it already, you can't have it every year. There's only one. There's only one Big Bird. Also. Yes. Okay. The organizer told me that not only Kanesh didn't pay his internet bill.
Yes.
Raeanna didn't pay her internet bill also.
It's the flood, Pastor. It's the flood.
It's the flood. The flood has swept away all our audio. So guys, everybody, we are going to take a short break. Okay. Unfortunately, there are no commercials for you because no one sponsored us. But we will take a short break. You might see a blank screen, or your stream might be able to be cut off, but we will be back. So don't go anywhere. All 60,000 of you, stay with us.
Hello? Does this work? Hello? Hello? Testing.
Yes, we are back
Hello.
live.
Yes.
Really messes us up, for timing, our briefing, getting people together, Wi-Fi, everything is messed up. But you know, the season is a season to celebrate, right? It's Christmas, and we celebrate even all this lah that we get to do Axis Chat. Cool. So I think earlier we were talking about traditions and yes, yes.
Any big bird that they eat, but I can't remember what it is. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't Big Bird from Sesame Street. Because there's only one, and if they eat that one, they can't have it every year, so it can't be Big Bird from Sesame Street. But we don't know. But it's not turkey also, so I don't know what other big bird are there. Maybe an eagle, maybe an ostrich maybe. I don't know.
Right. One of the birds lah.
That's right. Yes.
Cool. I think earlier Raeanna said that she also do deco right every year. So I'm sharing screen right now. Organizer, you can put it up. And this is one of the deco that Raeanna do. look at this. I think this is the family photo lah. We have the grandparents here, right? The family here.
We will get our younger sister Audrey to like make her clay to do like the scene of Jesus being born in the manger.
Right.
Yeah, so we will ask her to do it, and she will just mold the thing. I think we did it last year also with actual Play-Doh. So just like for fun I just like summarize the whole story of Christmas in that.
Wow, that's very good. Can see like the sheep all the sheep, the camel.
Yeah.
Then the baby got like octopus leg.
It's true.
Wow,
But
is
so
it
nice.
is it a plasticine? What is this?
Some clay that we found. It's like this moldable clay, like Play-Doh.
Right. Then we have cookies. You bake cookies every year?
Yeah. Usually my family will be in charge of the like desserts for the family reunion dinner. So we would bake cookies to give out to each family member as like an individual present for them to bring home.
Right.
Something like that.
Right. And this the Christmas tree you set up. Is this year or what?
Yeah, this is this year, but we had that tree since like I was born, I think.
Oh, the
And
same
we
one.
yeah, so it's
Okay.
kind of like a tradition to put up that tree because it has been there for so long. So even as we grew up, we had to put it on the box because we grew taller than the tree, so we had to put the box when we grew up.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice. Let me see if you have any more pictures. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for sharing, Raeanna.
you.
Yes. Yeah, let's hear from Elder Terrence and some of the
Yes.
things that he do on a yearly basis, right? Tradition. Elder, maybe you can share what are some of the non-negotiables when it comes to Christmas and your family.
Well, it does start Christmas Eve, and we bring in Christmas together as a family. And when the clock strikes 12, the first thing we do is we wish Jesus a happy birthday. It is, after all, commemorative of his birthday. And after we do that, then we start to greet one another, and usually the exchange of gifts goes on at that point of time. Of course, before that, we have a great dinner together, and after that, everybody goes home because the next day we start the day off with church in the morning. And now I've been married to Elder Mabel for 32 years. And every year for the last 32 years, after Christmas service in the morning, we go to Elder Mabel's mother's house, brother's house,
Mm.
and her family congregates there, and we have Christmas lunch together. We've been doing this now for 32 years. And after we do that, we will leave for my parents' place about 7 in the evening, and we will have Christmas dinner over there with my side of the family. Again, this is something that we've been doing for many, many, many years.
Mm.
And it's very important, I think, because these traditions, more than anything, has seen all the children, the grandchildren, all grow older and age with time. And the photographs that we take capture really, really great memories. Traditions actually uh, help you build memories, lasting memories, memories that basically you take with you. You know, even when well, maybe the wrong time to say it, but when tragedies strike, you have these memories. And you remember the good times. This particular year, when we celebrate Christmas in my parents' place, it will be without my brother, who passed away earlier this year, and also without my sister. Now, these two were really Christmas. If you think we are Christmas crazy, you know, they took it to the nth degree. Like, my brother would have one bulb on every tile of his roof, and he would have Christmas trees in the garden, and my sister's decorations really should be in the home magazines. It's that good. And I'm not talking local magazines, I'm talking about home and garden, I'm talking about all those Western magazines, because she was an interior designer, and when it came to Christmas, she went all out, and I do mean all out. Similarly, Elder Mabel and myself, for the last, as long as we've been married and had a home together, we started decorating the house. And a tip for all of you: we decided on a theme a long time ago, and every year we just built it up and built it up and built it up, and collected decorations over that theme. So it's not a rojak, but everything has a purpose. And you don't spend a lot of money all at once. So our collection has taken years to build. So that's another tradition, if you would want to call it that. But the most important thing about these traditions is building memories that last.
Right.
And I think that's very, very important. You may not like putting up a tree, but let me tell you, when you grow older, and as people go and be with the Lord, you have these moments together and you never forget them. So yeah, that's tradition.
Thanks for sharing, Elder. We have some photos of you and your family celebrating Christmas together. And I think when you say family and building memories and all that, when you have these kind of photos to look back on, it's really nice. So, organizer, we can scroll through. This is with Elder Mabel
Wow.
Okay, I think this was taken about 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. Then you have this one.
This is something that we will go out, we'll go out for dinner together, or Christmas Eve dinner together. If we don't have it in the house, we'll go out.
Right,
Ah.
right. Yeah. Another one. Right.
This is
This at home, is it?
Yeah, this is my home. And this particular year, what we did was, I've got this little gadget that makes photographs or prints photographs. So we took photographs of everybody, and I bought these frames with 5 pictures. You can put in 5 pictures.
Yeah.
So after we took these photographs, I quickly ran upstairs. I printed out all the photographs, put the photographs in these frames, wrapped it up, and that was everybody's Christmas gift. So when they got it, they were like, wow, they were so shocked that it was produced there and then. So that
Like on the spot. Wow, that's so nice.
That's one of the things.
Is this year?
No, this one would probably be 3 years ago.
Wow.
I had hair then.
And your deco.
This is this year.
Okay, this year's deco. So nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is this year. So this is, Ella Mabel is very good in her decoration. So,
How long does it take to set up this kind of tree?
well, this it takes us about 2-3 days to set up. Takes us 1 day to take down. Now, we have toned down over the years, but let me tell you, in my house, you come to my house, if you go outside, there is a laser light shining on the big hill in front of my place. We put we put 2 decorative laser lights shining on the hill, and then I've got this big thing that sends color patterns throughout the house. And the reason is we make a lot. It is our way of making noise. We have to make some noise to let everyone in the neighborhood know, Jesus is born, and there's something to it that's different.
Yeah.
So in Chinese New Year they burn firecrackers. This
Right.
is my firecracker. This is my noise that I make.
Okay, nice. Thanks for sharing, Elder Terrence. Okay, we're going to take a very quick break. And what's Christmas without good music, right? So fix your eyes on the screen, tune in and enjoy our first performance for today. Help me welcome Aaron Quack. Let's go, Aaron.
Well, hello. Right. So I'll just be singing a song called what's it called again? Sorry. Last Christmas. Alright. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. But this year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten, twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, babe, you recognize me. It's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Happy Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it. Not saying that I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been. You kiss me now, I know you fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. But this year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Oh, last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. this year to save me from tears. I'll give it to someone special. Thank you.
Oh, short and sweet.
Wow.
Aaron Quack.
Wow. Aaron, who do you give a heart to? I wonder.
Last Christmas, someone
Last
special.
Christmas.
That was last Christmas.
That was last Christmas story
This
lah.
Christmas
Okay lah.
maybe a different person.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, we are back with Raeanna and other Terrence
Yeah.
on Christmas tradition. Pastor Andy, anything special that you are doing this year?
This year for Christmas.
Yes.
Actually no. Actually this year no. This year I'm quite free on Christmas Day. Besides going to church in the morning,
Right.
I haven't got anything planned the rest of the day for Christmas. But for Christmas Eve, I have family dinner, similar to what Raeanna said just now. My uncle, aunties, cousin, everyone will gather together, and we will have Christmas dinner together. So that's what usually happens lah. And this is on my mother's side of the family. Yeah.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so we're in the topic of Christmas tradition. So I guess my next question is to Elder Terrence. Earlier we heard about and we saw how Elder Terrence put family and family and memories, right, as some of the keywords that he has mentioned earlier, as to the why he upkeeps this tradition. So I guess my question is this: why is it important for us, and especially for younger ones, because we are communicating this to teenagers, right? Why is it important to upkeep some of these Christmas traditions? It could be anything, right? But why is it important to keep them? We talk about we talk about family get together. We talk about dinner, but actually, right, you can have dinner, you can have get together like any other day. So why is it more significant to do it during this time of Christmas?
Okay, for me, firstly, you got to remember one thing. If we were to think like that, then why do we celebrate our birthday on a particular day? Why don't we celebrate our birthday every day of every year? Isn't it because there's some people, Christmas is every day? That may be true, but why would you not look after your mom and celebrate Mother's Day every day with your mother? You see, because that's humans and that's human nature. We just don't do it. So instead of trying to fulfill something that we probably going to fail at, it's much easier to get ready for one day that really we're going to make a big deal about it. And why is it important to have these traditions is because you don't want to be in a situation where somebody else controls you in the sense that, and they tell you, no, you can't do it this way. If something is not important and if something is not made clear that it's important, then other people may take advantage and say, maybe you shouldn't be celebrating. Maybe we shouldn't have December 25th as a public holiday because nobody celebrates Christmas. So, why don't we give this holiday to maybe All Shoes Day or something like that? Everybody wear a yellow shoe. But if you believe in something, you have to make a statement, you have to make a noise. Remember, I used the word that in my neighborhood, I make a noise. Why do I do that? I want people to know that I do celebrate Christmas. It's important to me. And this is the way that I do it. The whole world actually knows that December 25th, and I'm talking about the unbelievers, they know that December 25th is when Christians celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. And do you know that for me, at least in my experience, a lot of people come to know the Lord on Christmas Day. There's just, they call it the magic of Christmas. No, it is just that outpouring of love, that realization that, hey, I got a gift. I got the best gift, and this gift was given to me. So, I'm really going to enjoy it. and I'm going to make a big deal about it. And this is what I tell people, right? I tell people, hey, God the Father, when He gave Jesus, He didn't keep quiet. He made a big noise. You know what kind of big noise He made? He lit up the heavens with angels singing. It was such a spectacular sight that even the shepherds got afraid. So, it's about making a noise. At least for me, that that is why it is important. And it's important for future generations because I want to make sure that my children will always have the opportunity to celebrate Christmas. And their children, my grandchildren, will always have the opportunity to celebrate Christmas. So it starts with us making a noise now and keeping that going so that everybody knows December 25th, the Christians got something very important to do. And that's very meaningful for me, at least.
Cool.
Nice. Thanks for sharing, Elder. Yeah, I thought of a question actually, but maybe I'll ask that later lah. I wanted to hear from Raeanna as well.
Yeah.
Raeanna, as a teenager, right? What do you think about traditions, especially when it comes to Christmas, right? Are there things that you find it? I mean, just like other Terrence was sharing, I want my whole family involved. I want my children to celebrate Christmas together. I want to do this. But yourself as a child, right? Do you enjoy it? Do you find it a bother, or is there some things that you enjoy and some things that you don't enjoy? Maybe share with us a little bit about a teenage perspective, or maybe from you. Yeah.
Um, I mean it's fun to have all these traditions. It makes it like a very special day to celebrate. But then sometimes as I grow older, I'm not in the kids section anymore. So after dinner, I have to like help clean up and everything. But it's yeah, but it's still fun. Like the decorations and everything makes the place look pretty. Then we have good memories together as a family. But yeah, just the cleaning up has to be done. Because if there's decorations, there's like the post Christmas thing, which is cleaning up and stuff. But overall, these traditions, I quite like them, and I would like to keep them also next time.
Nice. Yeah.
Wow.
Nobody likes cleaning up lah. Even adults don't like to clean up. That's why we ask you to do it.
Yeah, the secret is out.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Ganesh, what's the question you had in your mind?
Well, now it left my mind. But I was about to ask. I wanted to ask Elder, right? So, this whole the picture that you paint to us, right, Elder Terrence, is quite big lah, and it's quite massive, like a big family gathering, big makan, big deco, making noise, putting up spotlight and all that. But I don't know if everyone has the privilege to do that, or celebrate Christmas that way and make it a tradition. So I guess my question is, what are some of the bare minimum, to make Christmas or celebrating Christmas like in the sense of tradition? What are some of the bare minimum, non-negotiable, or something easy that people can start with and continue on in the coming
That's
year?
a very, very good question. But before that, since you brought that up, let me tell you that all these things that I talk about did not happen all at once. As I said earlier on, it's been 30 years of collecting, of building, until you get to that stage where you do all those kind of things. I think if you talk about the non-negotiables, and for me and Elder Mabel, Christmas without Jesus is meaningless. Okay, and that's if you say that's non-negotiable, you do not need to have all the trimmings in order to just spend a little bit of the time with the Lord and say, hey, happy birthday, thank you for coming, thank you for being born. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay. The non-negotiables for us is you won't catch us in any place but church on a Sunday morning, or not Sunday morning, on a Christmas, at a Christmas service. Why is that? I mean, if God can give you such a great gift, then I think you can honor that gift. So that's another non-negotiable, and that is something again that does not cost you financially. Um, you don't have to have elaborate dinners and lunches. You could even have a Christmas fellowship over a plate of nasi lemak. It doesn't have to be turkey. I think, somebody talked about turkey. Hey, look, we are in Malaysia, right? We don't get turkey. Even if we do, it's not the kind of turkey that you see coming from the States that is as big as a cow. Okay. Our turkeys look like they have been starved. All right. They are skinny things, but that's not our culture. Our culture is not turkey. I mean, if you have a turkey, great. If you don't have a turkey, it's not really our culture. And there is no Christian culture in that sense that say you got to eat that kind of food.
Right.
But what's important is that meal together, that time together. Every year you're going to set aside that time to spend with your family and take a lot of photographs, laugh, maybe sing a carol or two, and yeah, that doesn't cost. So I hope that answers that question. It never needs to be elaborate. You scale it to what you can do and what makes you happy.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks for sharing, Elder.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yes. I'm out of
Okay.
question, and seem like we don't have any questions coming in from our viewers today.
Oh,
Pastor, do you have
really,
any that you want to shoot Raeanna with?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you think. Meanwhile, we have a performance.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yes,
sure.
okay,
Yeah.
so we're taking a very quick break and do enjoy our upcoming performance by Tiana. So, Tiana, take it away.
Yo, what's up, peeps? Okay, song time. Sing. Okay, let's go. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's this swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jinglers, pick up your feet, jingle around the block. Mix and a jingle, mix and a mingle in the jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock. Thank you.
Jingle Bell Rock. Wow.
Jingle Bell Rock.
It's nice and shopping mall everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ganesh, remember just now we were talking about tradition and how sometimes after a long while to doing something, we don't really remember the significance or the reason of those traditions, right?
Yep.
Does it render the tradition meaningless then, to just keep doing it without understanding the significance? What do you think about that, Raeanna? Like, what if one day we come to a point where we're just doing something over and over again, but we don't actually, especially the next generation and the next generation, right? They don't actually know why we're doing it. What do you have to say about that?
About like, what if we accidentally drop the
What
tradition?
if? I mean, yeah. After a long while, it can come to a place where the people who upkeep the tradition may not actually understand the significance and the meaning behind it. should they then continue doing it, or does it become irrelevant and therefore no need to do it anymore?
I think that if they think the tradition is just like decorating and everything, it might change over the years. Maybe become more modern or something. Don't know, like digital tree or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think that one thing that shouldn't be lost is the meaning. They should. If they don't, they can do without the decorations and everything. They're all just to make it like a special day. But they should like understand what's the reason we're celebrating, which is the coming of Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yeah.
So in other words, the tradition is meaningful if the meaning and the significance of it is understood, right? And therefore, I think I guess what we're also trying to say is that it's important to educate and explain, right, from one generation to the next generation why something is being done.
Yep.
And the failure to explain and educate will result in
The loss of
the loss of meaning, right? And it becomes empty traditions. The reason I ask that is because this goes beyond just Christmas, right? There's so many other different family traditions or national traditions or even religious traditions that a lot of people keep, but they don't know why it's being done. And there's this, I also ask it because the other side of the same coin is there's this general perception that traditions are old, therefore not relevant. Just because something is old, because it started some long time ago, right? And many traditions does start long time ago. Like this giving of gifts, right? If Kanesh, I don't know. For me, I think the giving of gifts during Christmas kind of started 2,000 years ago, right? When Jesus Christ was born, and no one taught the Magi, the wise men, that it's a tradition. There's no tradition then, but they came bearing gifts. They gave willingly. They gave not because it's tradition. They gave because they feel like it's fitting for the person they're visiting, right? So they did that. This is 1,000 years ago, right? And if tradition is old, therefore irrelevant, then it can't be lah. I think traditions being old or not is not the issue. It's whether we understand the meaning and the significance of such tradition. I don't know, Elder Terrence, what do you think about it? What do you have to say about this topic?
Okay, let's talk about, since you brought up about giving gifts.
Yeah.
The tradition of giving gifts. You probably heard this being said that Christmas is so commercialized nowadays, and it's talking about this and spending money. And okay, let me address that. Okay, to the believer, they know exactly what Christmas is. Christmas is the birthday of the Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, I would say, what's wrong with the commercialism? Because do you know that you are helping the economy? When you help the economy, you're helping other people. There's good economy in buying, because if nobody buys, there is no growth. So that's another issue by itself. And let's talk about giving gifts, okay? Hey, do you know that it is so easy to give anger? It's free. It's so easy to give hate. It's free. You can give all these things and it's free. So one time in a year, you resolve yourself to do something good for someone. It's going to cost you some of your money. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to tell someone once, say, hey, I got this for you because I don't want to give you anger. I don't want to give you hate. I want to give you something that has cost me something, because I just want to honor you. So really, the tradition of giving gifts is something really good. As we grow older, we'll tell our children, hey guys, don't give us anything anymore because we have everything that we need. All right. That is, we've come to a different level. But of course, when it comes to them, we want to give our children, we want to bless them. And we just want to acknowledge acknowledge them with something that they can find meaningful. So really, I don't know if I'm answering the question, but it's good. It's good that some of these things that we do, um, they may be costing us a little bit, but actually there is a purpose for it, and the purpose is to remind us that it is more blessed to give than to receive. The purpose is to remind us that giving gifts is actually quite a godly thing, because God gave us His gift first. Um, and as you pointed out, nobody told the Magi to come and bring gifts to Jesus, but somehow they knew they just had to do it. And I think these are very good lessons in life, because other than that, yes, you can say, I can give you a gift at any time. That's true. But again, I tell you that how many of us do? So there is this one time where we're forced to look and say, hey, how can we honor this person? And I think it's good. So a little bit of commercialism, that's fine. Don't get too caught up and bent out of shape over it. um, just always remember why you do what you do and why you're doing it, and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
So
it's good.
I hope I answered that question in a roundabout way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's good. Yeah. I have a question of curiosity to Raeanna. So Raeanna, we're talking about celebrating Christmas and some of the traditions that you upkeep, like dinner and all that, right? Baking, Christmas tree and all that. Do you usually involve people outside of your family, or is it a sacred or internal thing that you only do with your family, and it is a kind of time where you rather not have other people like interfering or whatnot lah? What are your take on this?
Other people as in like friends.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. You're not offending anyone today.
No. So far it has been the family lah. It's because it's like it has been like tradition like that. But I remember my mom and dad like discussing like to invite our non-believer neighbors over one time, but I don't think that worked out yet. We're still trying, but I don't think that we have this like closed up kind of dinner. We would invite people, but we haven't had the chance yet lah.
Okay. So just
Yeah.
naturally over the years it didn't happen, but you're open to have people coming in and join in your tradition lah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we are 5 minutes towards 9. Pastor, I believe ex-teens also have a tradition every Christmas, right?
Is it? Which one? Which one are you referring to?
Apparently, it's called a shoebox project.
Yes.
And
Shoebox
talking about
project.
gifts.
Yeah.
Way to end, right? Yeah.
Yes, because we believe that the giving is the spirit of Christmas, right? And we learn from the whole Christmas story, like the original Christmas story, how giving gifts is a way to bless people. So every year, ex-teens, we have something called the Shoebox Project, where we get young people to fill up empty shoeboxes with new school stationeries, as well as a new water bottle for drinking water. And the idea, we do it in November so that we can collect it and then have time to plan. And usually in December, we actually make what we call mission trips to different parts of the country as well as overseas. And we go to areas where they have a lot of needs. Maybe there's poverty, and things like that. And so we give these shoeboxes out to the young kids and the students, so that they got something, new school supplies to use for the new school year. So that's kind of our tradition for ex-teens for Christmas. Yeah.
Okay. And speaking about that, right, I actually compiled or taken photo from the past 4 to 5 years of shoebox. So as shown on the screen, you can see this one. This one is 2016. 2016 was like what, 5? Was it 5 years? Yeah, 5 years.
Yes.
2016, these are the shoebox. And then 2017, and I think it gets more. And 2018, 2018 we built a nice tree up here. And then we have 2019. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think we had one in 2020. We have but we didn't manage to do it physically, so we don't have like
Yes,
that kind of
yes.
photo. But we still
Yes.
managed to do it right online.
Yes.
People were wrapping their gifts online. So
Yeah,
no
yeah.
2020 photo, but we have the recent one is 2021.
Yes.
Social
With all the
distancing.
social distance.
Yeah. Yes, and it's a tradition. When did it start, Pasandi? Do you
Wow,
remember?
I think it's 2011 if I'm not mistaken.
2011. Wow, that is
10
like
years
10
ago.
years in one cycle, right?
Yeah, I
A
think so, like,
decade.
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yes, a decade of shoebox project. And
Maybe even older than that, actually. Yeah.
nice. Was it your idea?
Yes. But it's not original. Lah. I was a student in the US,
Okay,
and there's a similar idea in the US.
right.
Yeah, in the US, it's called the Samaritan's Purse.
Okay,
But I thought if I use the name here, no one will understand what's going on.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, I think we've come to the end of the show for today. It's already 9 o'clock. We just wanted to share some of our experiences on Christmas traditions, some of things that you can do, or if you have any questions at all, remember that you can actually still use the Slido link, and we will capture it and probably attempt to answer you one way or another.
Yeah.
Right. So because when you type out your question in Slido, even after today, we'll be able to see it. Or you can also share your experience or your traditions on the Slido link, right? So do that. Okay, but before we go, we have one more very special performance by our very own Elder Terrence. And
Wow.
he has very sportingly agreed to sing a song with us. So Elder Terrence, I'll pass this
So
time to you.
I'll sing this song, but I didn't have time to practice the guitar, so I'm not going to embarrass myself in front of Pastor Andy, okay, and in front of you, Kane. So I'll just sing this a cappella. All right. So here goes. I hope you like it. Everybody's gathering around the Christmas tree. We're laughing and talking and singing so merrily. There's pumpkin pie and toys, happy girls and boys. But what's the proper meaning behind this Christmas joy? We're celebrating Jesus. That's what Christmas means to me. It's the birthday of the one who makes the blind to see. He purchased my salvation way back on Calvary. I'm celebrating Jesus. That's what Christmas means to me. Well, people celebrate the spirit that Christmas brings to town. But it's nothing new to Christians, 'cause we feel it all year round, all year round. We feel it all year round. Well, everybody's gathering round the Christmas tree, laughing and talking and singing so merrily. There's snowflakes on the ground and loved ones all around, but Christmas lights won't shine as bright as all these joys I found. We're celebrating Jesus. That's what Christmas means to me. It's the birthday of the one who makes the blind to see. He purchased my salvation way back on Calvary. I'm celebrating Jesus. That's what Christmas means to me.
Wow.
Wow, I totally don't know that song.
I knew you wouldn't.
I actually know the song.
Your
So,
same category, your.
But no, we're not the same category. But I know the song.
Okay. Nice. Thanks for singing, Elder. So now it's like
Okay.
Raeanna's turn, right?
What?
Okay, so thank you for joining us. Those of you tuning into Exchange Chat today, thank you once again. So that's all we have for you today, and not just today, but this year.
Yes.
Remember to follow us on our social media, Facebook and Instagram, right? Because we will resume Exchange Chat in January. We might make some changes here and there, but that's why you need to tune in and keep
Yeah.
yourself updated on what's happening from January onwards. Okay, so if you're not in our Discord group yet, we would really love to have you over. So reach out to us through our Instagram page at xteens, and we will speak to you about it.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It's been a great year, wonderful year. Thank you for joining us all throughout the year, following us. So many hundred thousands of you. This is so awesome. We love the support. See you guys next year. As Ganesh said, we also love to get feedback from you.
Yes.
So please follow any of our socials: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, Ganesh mentioned Discord also. And let us know Let us know how we can improve Exchange Chat, including day and time that we should have this show on, or whatever other feedback that you can want to let us know about. Okay, thank you so much, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right.